morning. Let's see this work. Whoa. I got echo too. Why is it echoing? That was weird. Oh, you know what? Lefty, thank you. Thank you. All right, let's turn the music down. Let's get this going. I'm trying out about 8 different new things this time, so hopefully it's going to work. Whoa, hey. Welcome, everybody. Welcome, Twitch. Welcome to our friends at YouTube watching live. This is the Pride of Detroit Twitch/YouTube channel where we have all sorts of fun events where we can interact with you, we can interact with our chat, we can have a good time, we can talk a little Detroit Lions football if we're feeling a little sad on ourselves, or we can just kind of chill out, relax, do some fun stuff. My name is Jeremy Reisman. You can find me on Twitter right here at Detroit Online. I am the managing editor over at Pride of Detroit. Probably see my name to a lot of bylines of articles there if you're familiar with our website. This is our live streaming channel. So what we do here, we like to do live podcasts here after the game, 7 p.m. on Sundays. We usually do it. We also do a lot of other fun stuff here. Like today, we're going to be doing a live simulation, no hands, a Madden simulation of the Lions-Washington game. That's scheduled for tomorrow. My SPOD question wasn't answered in the mailbag. Feeling up to putting on your GM hat? Sure, if you want. Yeah, and this is going to be the fun thing if this is your first time watching our Madden Sims. We do kind of a live Q&A during the whole thing, so we're not just watching Madden play out and things like that. And then it's also very interactive. I'm going to ask you guys, which guys you think are going to play, which guys aren't going to play. We'll put them in and out of the lineup as you guys kind of want, so make sure you're active in the chat so I can see what you guys are thinking. We'll put up, I'll be honest, this is our first time live streaming to YouTube, so there are a lot of Twitch-specific things that I can't help you guys out with. We'll run live polls over on Twitch. If you can also see, we're running a Movember campaign. If you Movember in the Twitch chat, a link will come up if you want to donate to our Movember campaign. Go to Movember.com if you want to know what it's all about. But basically, it helps out with prostate cancer, testicular cancer, men's mental health, all that sort of stuff. It's why I'm growing out this awful facial hair that I hate, but some people tend to like or whatever. It's just kind of a fun change of pace. There are a bunch of goals that we're trying to hit. If you can see right here, it says at $500, our good friend Ryan Matthews will stuff all of the candy corn he can into his mouth at once. He does not like candy corn because he's a smart human being. But there's other goals. I will shave my legs, I think, if we get to 2,500. I can't remember the other ones, but you'll see them once we go to the Madden Sim and all that sort of stuff. Before we get into it, Lefty's got a question. He says, if you were hired as GM, how would you start your roster rebuild? After hiring a head coach, what are the first moves you try to rebuild the team? Well, if we're talking about the line specifically, I think defensive line is the place to start. I think getting a generational pass rusher can make a whole lot of difference on defense. I think it can mask a lot of deficiencies. If your secondary isn't playing particularly well, like the Lions isn't right now, if they had a great pass rusher, I bet it would make them look a lot better. And so I think that's key right now. I think, I hate to say it, but I think wide receiver is going to be a humongous need next year. Any specific players you're targeting? No. I have not begun my draft research. I probably won't until 2021. Although I'll probably have to start earlier than that, let's be honest. But I don't have any specific people in mind now. All right, I think let me load up Madden. Let's get this thing on the road here. Hello, Nicholas. Thank you for joining us. And again, thank you, Lefty, for the 8-month subscriptions. Free agents? I'd have to check and see who's available. I don't know. And especially with pass rushers, we like to play this game where it's like, well, he's on an expiring contract. He might be available. And then we get to like franchise tag time and all the good pass rushers have been franchise tagged or re-signed. So I'm not expecting a lot on the free agency market. So we'll see. Lionswin says, woo, ready for the Lions to lose 31-0 in the sim. I think he meant to say, and then 28-6 tomorrow. Yeah, maybe. We'll see if this is your first time joining us for the Madden Sim. They have not. The only time they've won a Madden Sim was during the bye week when we had them play the Jets, and they won that one. And also, if you are just joining us for the first time, this is my dog Zazu. He is 1.5 years old, so he's very much needy. and he'll join us from time to time. He's currently trying to eat my breakfast, which I don't appreciate, so we're just going to make him go down for a second. All right. Let's grab my sticks here. Let's, oh, God, that's loud. Wide line, or Lions Wide, thank you for the, God, why is the menu audio so loud? My apologies, guys. You aren't even seeing anything yet. Let me hit this button, which is another thing I'm testing out. We got the OBS app on my phone that'll allow me to switch scenes, and for some reason, there it is. Those also your Movember milestones. If we hit those milestones, again, exclamation point Movember in the chat, or exclamation point donate in the chat, and a link will come up if you want to give to our Movember campaign. No pressure there, though. All right, let's make sure I got updated rosters here. And then we're going to ask you guys what you guys are feeling in terms of who you want to play, who you think will play, who we should get to play, and all that fun stuff. Go for it on all. Listen, I would love to, but this is a simulation. All right. Let's start with the Lions. The one thing we know for sure, unless you guys want to stack the deck here and say, like, you know what, we haven't won any of these Madden Sims in a long time, let's just keep Kenny Galladay. If you guys want that, I'll keep it. Start Chase. I don't want to start Chase Daniel. That's the one thing I don't want to do. But yeah, it's up to you, chat. Let me just make sure we're up on YouTube because I don't see anyone on YouTube commenting. If there is someone watching on YouTube, could you just throw a comment in just to make sure that it's working? Because I'm not currently seeing any. Well, it does look like we're live streaming. Can I chat myself and test it out? Let's see if that shows up. Keep him out. It didn't show up. That's disappointing. Oh, there it is. Okay, it's just delayed. All right, we're going to take Kenny Galladay out. Let's just scoot everybody up. Geronimo Allison. I guess Hawkinson will be there. Okay. So let's adjust. Do we want to adjust this depth chart at all? And we're also, Jamal Agnew is questionable. Hawkinson is also questionable. We'll get to him in a minute. You guys cool with that, though? Marvin Jones, Quinn Cephas, Marvin Hall. I guess to be more realistic, I think realistically, this is probably what their depth chart actually looks like. Marvin Jones, Marvin Hall, Danny Amendola, Quinn Cephas. Do you guys want to switch that up at all? Should we move it up? Should we move Quinnis up? Get a little young guy action in here? What do y'all think? If you stack the deck, it's a game and not a sim. That's not necessarily true. If I'm not playing, it's not. It's still a sim. Cephas over Hall. I've got one Cephas over Hall. What does everyone else think? That's one opinion. I do value Uncle Indigo's opinion quite a bit since he's such a good supporter of the chat. And just a good person, let's be honest. Anyone else? Anyone else? Going once? Going twice? All right. Y'all quiet today. That's fine. You know what? That's fine. We'll just give all this power to our regulars here. All right. Let's move over to tight end. Hawkinson in or out? I feel like we got to keep him in, right? Questionable with a toe injury. I say leave it as is. Hopefully, well, if that was regarding the wide receiver thing, too late. I think let's just keep Hawkinson in. Offensive line is going to be a tricky one here. So Halapuli Vaitai is questionable with a foot injury. Joe Dahl is also questionable. What do you guys want to do with the offensive line? We'll obviously keep Decker in there. We'll keep Jonah Jackson in there. We'll keep Frank Ragnow in there. But what do you want to do on the right side? Do you want to keep Dahlin at the right guard and invite and maybe do Crosby as the starter? I feel like that's maybe most likely. Vaitai came back to practice yesterday, but it didn't sound like he was doing a lot. So I think maybe if we're going realism, I have a feeling this is probably the lineup right here. You want Crosby at right tackle, and you said Dahl's going to play. That's what I'm feeling too. I feel like that's probably most likely what's going to happen. And honestly, not a bad lineup. They're going to have their hands full this week against Washington, but I think it's not something that is going to be a huge disadvantage for Detroit. So I think that's good. Other issues to take care of. Nick Williams is questionable. Jared Davis is questionable. Dahl at right guard, Crosby at right tackle. Okay, that's what we're going to do. Do you guys want to do anything with Nick Williams or Jared Davis? Do we want to? This is a question. So we've had Jared Davis as a starter for weeks. Do we want to take him out of the starting lineup and maybe do? How about this? How about Reggie Ragland as a starter at left outside linebacker? Jamie Collins is a starter in the middle. And then let's nah. And then right outside, is that good? I think let's mix it up for once. We'll have Ragland starting because I mean that's accurate. He's been getting a ton of snaps. We'll do Jamie Collins in the middle, and then we'll do Christian Jones. I feel like that's fairly accurate to what they're doing now. And then corners, we're all good there. Everyone's healthy, quote-unquote healthy there. Safeties, Tracy Walker was injured, but he's not on the injury report at the end, so he's going to start. Can you make it not worse? No, I can't. Yeah, the linebackers do make me want to face palm as well. I forgot to say the entire team is questioning. You forgot to say. Yeah. All right, now let's go over to Washington. Let's adjust their roster for these injuries. So first and foremost, their left tackle, Garon Christian Jr. is out, which means Cornelius Lucas, our good friend and former Lion, is going to be starting at left tackle. Linebacker Jared Norris is also out. I have no idea if he's in their starting lineup. He's down here, so it does not look like it. Probably don't need to adjust that at all then. Dontrell Inman out. This very thin wide receiver core, even thinner. We're just going to bump everybody up. Inman out. Kyle Allen also out, obviously. That's already been taken care of. Dustin Hopkins, okay, this is interesting. Do we want to mess with their kicker just for fun? Because their kicker is questionable. And they actually do have someone on the practice squad, and we'll have to see today if they bump him up. Do we want to make their punter their kicker just for fun? I say we do it. We're giving this team every opportunity to. We got to give the Lions some sort of opportunity to win this game. I don't think that's going to make a huge difference. But we got to fix some things in their roster. Jeff Bidet is also questionable. He's not even on here, so I think we're good. Any other adjustments that you guys want to make, either to the Lions roster or Washington's? I was gonna make sure. Yeah, we're good. I think we're good. I will be open to any other suggestions. Only 10 players on the field. I can't do that. Indigo's got jokes today, everybody. All right, I think we're good. Let's get this game underway. And if you guys have any other questions, can you make the Lions play a high school team? I mean, this is about as close as you're going to get in Madden to a high school team. If you look, what are you eating, buddy? You are eating a pen. That's not what you should be eating. All right, let's see what the... Oh, wait, that's Falcons. Whoops. So it's an 81 to a 76. The Lions should have this in the bag. But as we've seen week after week after week, that doesn't seem to really be the case too much. All right, we're going to simulation. Oh, that's not it. This is simulation. Go up to 9 minutes. We're making it a 1 o'clock game. Listening in the background. Hey, you're here again, Big Al. Thanks again for the resub. Appreciate that. Okay, we're all set. Let's just kind of sit back here, watch what happens. Stafford Sim under or over 3 sacks. Well, man, I'd have to go over based on track record here. For whatever reason, they really like to make Stafford just sit there in the pocket and do nothing all day. Oh, where'd our sound go? There we go. We're going to skip that. There's our boy Stafford. Man, if you watched the sim last week and then the game last week, oh my God, it's so loud again. We got to turn that down. It's kind of amazing how close it was. Like, Stafford threw, I think, 3 interceptions in the sim, and they were all the linebackers, and they looked exactly like the interceptions he threw in the actual game. So I think maybe I owe Madden an apology. All right, let's adjust this audio because the crowd is super loud, and the crowd's not actually going to be there. In-game, that's good. Stadium speakers, crowd volume. Let's move that all down. Sim last week was scary close. Yeah, I don't remember what the score was, but I bet it was probably pretty close too. All right, here we go. All right, that's mildly better. All right. We don't need to see these. They're still I like that they're still showing 2019 stats. It makes me feel better. What's up, Zeus? Welcome back. I like that Swift is out there. I wonder if that's just a glitch or if he's a... I didn't actually check that. Is he considered the starter in Madden now? Because he certainly is in real life. I wonder if that's Swift or... Play action start. That was Swift. Oh, and he throws it right to a Washington defender. That is the kind of Stafford we're used to seeing. Oh, you know what? This is blocking the score. Let me pull this guy down here. Yeah, we'll go down there. And you know what? This is also blocking the time. That's fine. And there's one of your sacks. There's one of your sacks. Yikes. Jonathan Allen. And that's the kind of start that we've come to expect here on these Madden Sims. That actually, I mean, that wasn't a victim of holding on to it too long. He just, I think he got untouched there. Stafford got jacked up. Let me, sorry, I'm just adjusting some OBS stuff. There we go. All right, long 3rd and 17. They're only rushing 3. He gets rid of it quickly, and his favorite target, Danny Amendola, with another worthless 7-yard catch. And the Lions go 3 and out. Here comes the rollout. Patricia wants a flag? I don't know what that is all about. What's up, T-Design? Good morning to you. Hope you all are having a good weekend. Hope you all got some nice plans, or maybe you're just going to chill out. I mean, we do live in a pandemic, so there's not a ton to do these days. But, yep, this is about what we expected. Can I see some Jack Foxes in the chat? This is what we come here for, right? Is to watch Jack Fox do his thing. Look at that punt coverage. Wow. Wow, Flesh. If only Amendola was at the first down marker so he could drop it. Yeah, he's had some uncharacteristic drops. It's kind of disappointing. Shout out to everyone watching on YouTube. Welcome to our live streams. We finally figured out how to live stream to YouTube. All right. If the Lions defense can't look good against Washington, we got some serious problems. I mean, we do have some serious problems, let's be honest. Doesn't matter if we'll be able to stop them or not, but 7-yard gain to start. I'm just watching so I can see Chase Young. Ouch. Ouch. Tavai's hair is glitching out. It's freaking me out. Antonio Gibson. He's a guy that I'm intrigued about. He's gotten a lot of attention over the past couple weeks. Third-round rookie. Looked pretty good, I guess. I haven't seen a ton of Washington football, if I'm being completely honest, but after what happened to the Lions last week, I don't know how much faith I have in that run defense anymore. I thought they were turning a corner. I really did. There's some Jamie Collins. J.D. McKissick with the kick. Devy playing poorly. Accurate so far. Hey, man, he made the tackle. What do you want from him? He filled the run gap. He made the tackle, so I don't know if that's that realistic. Look at these two receivers at the bottom of the screen, and the Lions cornerback said, like, not lined up opposite them. Ooh, they going to give that to him? They are. Dang. Coaches tell Tavai the same thing his girlfriend does. You hit the hole. Okay. Let's keep it PG. Lion wins. No, you're fine. All right. Well, Washington driving. Wow, Alex Smith on the run. Actually, you know, he's a surprisingly mobile quarterback. I think he's a lot like Stafford in that he's actually more mobile than Stafford is. But I think a lot of people underestimate that aspect of his game. Fredo's here. Lions dub time. Yeah, you must be rooting extra hard for Lions this week so that they don't, you know, test the Eagles in that fantastic NFC East of yours. Is Washington I mean, they're still technically in the hunt, right? They have to be. Anyone with more than 0 wins is in the hunt in that division. Ooh, I like that play. But it doesn't get much. Fredo's heart is going to be broken. We can get a first win today? Well, it hasn't been a good start. Lions went 3 and out with a very predictable sack. And Washington's driving here, but there's a big play here. 3rd and 6. Kind of on the edge of field goal range here. What's up, Reno? No pressure. Oh, wide open, but he misses him. Now what? Are they going to try a 53-yarder? Remember, we did substitute their punter for their kicker because their kicker is questionable. Let's see what happens here. Oh, he's a lefty. Don't see a lot of lefty kickers. It's only 51? Oh, my God. That was so bad. It barely made it into the end zone. What's up, New York Giants? Is this actually you? Since you're a New York Giants fan, I presume, are you a little jealous that Washington officially has football name? Like, you know, you call yourself the New York Football Giants. Well, now it's the Washington Football Team. Are you a little jealous that they're kind of encroaching on your territory there? Is hitting the ground an audible dong? Absolutely not. It's more like an audible thump. Was that a living, breathing kicker? It was technically their punter, John. Oh, John's watching on YouTube. Yeah. So since Washington's kicker is questionable and Ron Rivera called him a game time decision, I took it upon myself to replace their kicker with their punter, and he was bad. Okay, there's a first down. What is Hawk's status for tomorrow? It's questionable. He missed Thursday's practice. He came back on Friday, was limited in practice, officially questionable. I think he plays, but that's just kind of a hunch more than anything else. Jacob, thank you for the follow. Appreciate you, buddy. I'm happy because DJ 4-0. Oh, wow. Split. A bunch of defenders there, and look at that. Now the Lions are rolling. Here we go. What's up, Amy? I was looking for videos to watch. Didn't realize you had this. Yeah, this is our first time live streaming to YouTube. Hopefully it's turning out well. All right. This game is audible. Also, if they start to creep up, start to pressure receivers, go over the top. Oh, he's got lane. Look at that lane run. Oh, man. Jesse James, not a great downfield block. Not great vision either there from DeAndre Swift. But you know what? That's a kind of huge. Give credit to Virtual Stafford there for the audible. Percent the Lions make the playoffs or wild card. 10%? I feel like I might be being a bit generous even there. Oh, Reno's now on YouTube as well. Fancy. Lions posted a fried chicken bites recipe and it looks really tasty. I could use it. Does it use... I have chicken thighs that I don't know what to do with. Is it chicken thighs? I'll cut up some boneless chicken thighs and make them. I'll make them right now. Make them on stream. Make this a... Do I have Nightbot? I do. Why do you ask? 1.2%. You know, let's make this a poll. And if you're on YouTube, I'm sorry, you won't be able to see this poll. Percentage chance. So that's not a percent. Percentage chance Lions make playoffs. We'll say 0 to 3%, 4 to 7%, 8 to 10%, 10 to 20%, and then we'll just say 25 plus for all you crazy optimists. There you go. Poll is there on Twitch. It should be at the top of your chat. We'll see what you guys think. We already have a couple votes for 0. Tell the YouTube people how to... I mean, yeah, you could just... Yeah, I suppose if you're watching on YouTube, you can just literally write what percentage you think the Lions will make the playoffs in the chat. Do you need to mute the music in-game with all the DMC stuff going around? What the heck was that? I have it turned off except for lobby music. Anyways, just because it's annoying. I guess the stadium music might be an issue, but... 1 vote for 20+%. Show yourself, John. Yeah, John, are you watching, buddy? Our good friend John Blevins, the eternal optimist. We love him. All right, Matt Prater to put the Lions ahead for the first time in a heck of a long time in these Madden Sims. You have to imagine that's good. And it is. Lions up 3-0. You have a perfect square. Shout out to all my Super Squares players in the chat. Lions will be good one day. You know what, Slumpy? Slumpy poo. I hope you're right. All right. What do you want to try, by the way, John? You'll be sad to read Sunday Open Thread. Is it sadder than the one I wrote today? The one I wrote was, are you even bothering to watch on Sunday? And last I checked, it was like 50-50. I've been waiting since 91 for them to be good. I'm right there with you, bud. All right. This is a real big question I have for tomorrow's actual game, is whether the Lions defense can look legitimate against a bad offense. And let's not kid ourselves. This is a bad offense. I should move that alert box over that. There we go. They don't have a ton of wide receivers, receiving options. Alex Smith is okay. I mean, probably better than most people give him credit for, even at this point in his career. Run game is meh. Offensive line is bad. I am a little afraid of that, Uncle Indigo. I am afraid Alex Smith could light the Lions up. The biggest concern I have is we saw running backs kind of tear this team apart in the passing game over the past 2 weeks. Whether it was the indie guy who does backflips, I forgot his name right now, or, you know, Dalvin Cook, Amir Abdullah, everybody. Get him, Pennicini! Makes him throw it away. We got a big 3rd and 1 up coming. All right, 50% of you have the Lions' chance at a playoff spot at 0 to 3%. 28% of you say 4 to 7%. 11 say 10 to 20%. 6% say 8 to 10, and just 1 person thinks over 20%. All right, here's big play here. Not a lot of room there, but he does barely pick it up. Deshaun Hand there with the tackle. Get your Penasini jokes out, chat. Whoops. Where is my big chat? There we go. All right. New set of downs. Still far away from even field goal position here, so this is the kind of low-scoring game that I actually think might happen. What? Wow. That was great coverage. And Sims still came down with it. Wow. Look at the coverage there. Was that? I think it was Justin Coleman. Justin Coleman's there. He turns his head. And look at that coverage. It can't be any better. Just didn't get a hand on it. Wow. That's kind of maybe the most impressive thing I've seen happen in Madden. Is this Madden worth buying? Here's the thing. I'm the wrong person to ask. I literally have only done Madden Sims. I don't really enjoy playing Madden that much. So you'd have to ask other people in chat. That's the end of your first quarter already. I will, full disclosure here, I got this for free from Madden, so I didn't pay for it. But yeah, you'll have to ask other people in chat. Chime in. Do you think this Madden is worth getting? All this won't matter when their punter misses from 60 yards out. Fair point. You know what? I don't feel bad about it, though, because their practice squad kicker has only kicked 2 NFL kicks. Ooh, another big hole. He missed a 45-yarder, and he missed an extra point. So it's not like they have a great guy coming off the practice squad there if they need to. There you go. It looked like it worked. Will MSU and Michigan both be 1-3 after today? I have no clue. I don't know who either team is playing. I don't plan on watching either game. But, based on how they've played, probably. A lot of glitches at the moment of the game. They are trying to fix them as they go. EA, that is. Yeah. Always seems like there's a lot of glitches. MSU playing number 10 Indiana, Michigan playing against... Okay, yeah. Sounds about right then. I got it. It works fine for the most part. Well, there you go. I imagine it's not much different from other Maddens, per usual. All right, Washington, first and goal here after a couple big plays through the air. Show and run. They are going to run it. And he got it. Wow, I don't know about that. They gave it to Antonio Gibson. I didn't think he got in, chat. I'd like to see a replay there. He bounces off there, and it looks like he's going to get in, but how does he get in there? I don't know. Do they do review in Sims? Can I speed this up so that we can... That's actually a really good rendition of Ron Rivera. Now let's see how the extra points go, though. Oh, he did make the extra point. What's the difference? They wouldn't stop him on the next play. All right, well, Lions offense is going to have to get going, and this isn't a bad defense. I think it's maybe a little bit overhyped given some of the teams that they've had to play. Why is Danny Shelton catching the ball on the sidelines? This is eerie. It's so quiet. He's just catching the ball for Stafford? Weird. Okay. All right. Can we go? Can we play some football? Ron is a champ for going through cancer therapy. True. It's a really, it's an inspiring story to be able to do that. Go, in the midst of a pandemic and still coach a football team. It's a lot. It's a lot to go through and still go through a high-stress job, let's be honest. Jamal Agnew taking it out deep. Doesn't get to the 25. All right, can this offense get anything going? We do have Swift in the game again, so it does look like Madden has decided no more Adrian Peterson. All kickers should avoid the touchback, in my opinion. I disagree. I don't think it's worth the risk. Like, if they run one kick back to the 50-yard line, even that, like, that to me is not worth it. Ooh. Broken up. Because, I mean, like, is it that big of a difference between the 25 and the 20? I don't think so. It might be unlikely, but I don't know. The pros of kicking it short of the goal line are so minimal to me. There's a quick pass. Breaks the tackle. And that's going to set him up for about a 3rd and 4. I'm pro touchback. Don't you be risk averse now? I mean, it's different though from like 4th down stuff. Going for it on 4th down has such a high upside. Kicking it short of, I mean, your biggest upside is like, okay, they get it at the 20 instead of 25. That's nothing to me. Blitz is on. He's got protection. Wide open. Is that TJ Hawkinson? It is. Okay. This is the TJ Hawkinson game. That was good pass protection there. Looks like maybe we made the right adjustments on the offensive line there. Do they ever send Hawkinson down seam this year? Not as much as you'd like, but they do it. They do it a little bit. They don't send a lot of things downfield. I don't really understand it either. By the way, Couch Potato, I think I missed your follow. Thank you for the follow. Appreciate it. Swift was just on Joe Dahl's behind there. What's the online? I showed up late. What? I don't know what that question means. Oh, what's the O-line? Oh. Jonah Jackson jumps off sides. We just decided we decided Vaitai is probably questionable at best. He literally is questionable. So we put in Tyrell Crosby, and then Joe Dahl is questionable. We had him start at right guard. But there we go. Jonah Jackson putting the team back on the sticks here. Lions in a bit of a hole. This is an interesting formation. Two upside, 2 stacked wide receivers up top, 2 stacked at bottom. Stafford, another inaccurate pass. You're talking about his health or his play? I'm not sure what that means either. Vaitai? Vaitai actually played kind of well last week, honestly. This foot injury has, I think, been lingering since week 2. I think they might decide to rest him for a week. Another blitz coming. Well picked up. Throw the... Oh, no. Stafford! Why? A well picked up blitz. He had all the time in the world. And Stafford does what virtual Stafford does and just holds on to it way too long. And it turns into a disaster. Is that Chase Young who got it, too? It was Chase Young who had the sack. That's 2. Ron Rivera's fired up. Now the Lions head back down to the sideline, down 2 scores, and Matt Patricia can only have his hands on his hips, wondering where did it all go wrong. Yikes. Kick is up. He was good. There you go. We got the 8-ball chat in there now too. Put Chase in. I don't think I can even adjust lineups anymore. Yeah, see, it's locked. I can't do it. Next week, you know what? If the Lions don't win this, I'll allow Chase Daniel to start. That is correct, Flesh God. They have not won a single Madden sim since the Jets game, which was just our bye week game. That's what you get for not listening. Hey. Do you think it's going to be any better? Like, I don't understand it. It doesn't seem to happen to the opposing quarterback at all, and maybe that's just because the Lions don't get pressure. Maybe you're right. It has been a slow start to him, thank you. And by slow start, you mean for the first 8 weeks of the season, right? Not just the first 3 possessions of this game? Madden Stafford has amazing mobility? Not in the simulations, he doesn't. The scheme. It's a scheme. I'm trying to move this. There we go. As a reminder, guys, we're doing a Movember campaign. Exclamation point, donate if you want to donate. Those are our milestones up there. What we'll do if we get to those certain goals. What is this? Like, why is that so ridiculously off? There is no one around Hawkinson there, and he throws it 3 yards wide. Should write a Madden sim article. I think it's time to bench Virtual Stafford. It's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. All of this is ridiculous. Yeah, I mean, it happens all the time. I don't understand it. And, like, 2 weeks ago, man put out a little, like, picture. It's like, Stafford's a top, like, number 10 receiver. There we go. Okay, he got that, right? You're going to give him that first down. Okay. Yes. Yep. I'll shave my legs at 2,500. $1,000. Ryan just goes porno mustache. 5,000. Waxes a nipple. We'll see if we get there. No negative play there, Patricia. Now the Lions are moving. Now the momentum's coming back. Now's the time the Lions play catch up. Watch, they're gonna score here. Gonna get a pick on the next possession, defensive possession. The coaches actually rotate running backs. Look at that hole! Go! Okay. Look at DeAndre Swift. Now this is a different thing than we're used to seeing in the Madden sims. They're usually done like 25, 30 rushing yards by the end of the game. Swift already almost has 40. Time for another field goal. How dare you, first of all. Virtual Stafford might retire, and then you got to go for his unearned virtual signing bonus. Ouch. Ouch. More running the ball. Swift finds the hole. Look at that. He's up to 50 rushing yards. We are establishing the virtual run. 11 yards after contact. He's feeling it. Ron Rivera yelling at his coaches. Angry. Stafford more effective out of shotgun, pistol, or under center in real life? I mean, that's a good question. I mean, we've seen him be quite effective in the shotgun, kind of in that hurried 2-minute drill mode. and that makes me think maybe that, but he's also really good at play action too, and a lot of play action comes from under the gun. So I don't know if there's one he's necessarily like significantly better than, but I'd love to look at some stats about that. That's an interesting question I hadn't considered. Hey, Reno's moving back home. You got to get back on that Twitch game, son. That was Kerryon Johnson, by the way, with a run there. Field goal established. Prater warming up. Banish the pistol to the Shadow Realm. Yeah, I'm kind of with you there. Get those feet in. Quinn Cephas with the first down. Okay. Look at that. Telling you, chat, this is where it all turns around. This offense looks different. Just completely different with DeAndre Swift in there. Matthew Stafford just avoids becoming a statue, becoming a gargoyle. We're fine. Gonna stream by Wednesday, maybe sooner. Noise. Another hole. He's in. Come on. Come on. You got to be faster than that, Swift. Look at that run game, though. By the way, Jeremy's the only one who would get me waking up early on a Saturday morning. I got you. Hey, check this out. I got you. I'm having fun because I have like a stream deck type of thing on my phone right now. I want to use it more. All right. I'm surprised Adrian Peterson isn't in the game, but he's got a hole. Oh. He's in. They gave it to him. Carry on with the touchdown. Sorry to all you Madden fantasy owners that had DeAndre Swift there. Swift runs for like 60 yards on that drive, and they give it to Carry On to punch it in. I'm thinking about getting an actual stream deck. They're kind of expensive, aren't they? Like $100. Look at him stretch through Frank Ragnow's legs. And there it's going to stand, and there we go. We got ourselves a ball game. We just had a really good offensive drive there. I like how the Chiefs had a guy back in case they faked it there. I love when they do this on the sidelines because it's always an offensive guy. Oh, no, they just dabbed. They just dabbed like it was 2018. Yikes. AP has been stuffed at the goal line the last couple of games. Because anytime the opponent sees him out there in short yardage situation, especially with the fullback, especially with no wide receivers, they're selling out to stop the run. I want them to lose by 100 now? Why do you say that?
The lead cut to just 4 as they kick it away and turn things over to their D.
The long hair, yeah, the long hair simulator is weird and glitchy and bad. Is that Jamie Collins making some special teams tackles? Oh, the celebration. Yeah, that celebration was awful. Who is 52 and why is he coming on with the offense? Is he their fullback? What time is your game tomorrow? 1 o'clock. Per usual with Lions games. All right, defense. You gave up a touchdown last time you were out there. It's been a while though. You're rested now. You're well rested. Alex Smith calling a hot route. Nope, just going to run the ball. Picks up 5 with McKissick there. Jamie Collins again with the tackle. Yes, 10 a.m. over there. That's. Listen, I lived on the West Coast for 9 years. 10 a.m. games were amazing. I love 10 a.m. games. The ones that suck are the ones that are played in London because that's like 6:30 a.m. That's not fun.
The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5.
Marvin knows. Oh, we're already at the 2-minute warning. This game is flying by. Lions just down 4. Yeah, and you get to have a Sunday evening. That's true. All right, let's see. Let's see either team try to run a 2-minute drill here because we know the AI has issues with clock management. Tackle him. Make that tackle, Jared. Okay. 3rd and 2. 3rd and 1 they're going to call it. Clock is running. Be interesting to see how the teams play here. When I lived in Cali, I used to get a round of golf in and then watch the East Coast games. That's a way to live, Big Al. They're spreading it out wide here in a 3rd and 1. Clock is running. Plenty of time to throw. Now he's in trouble. He gets taken down from behind by Okwara. Now Lions call timeout, and uh-oh. Suddenly the Lions got a chance to maybe even take the lead before the half. What a play from Okwara there. Momentum. That's the second time I've seen them do a sack like that where they're literally just reaching over a guy. Good timeout by the Lions there. Ooh. Gunner just got burned. Okay, not a bad return either. Lions got decent field position. 2 timeouts, 1:20. I'm still on daylight savings time. I used to consistently wake up at 8 a.m. Now I'm consistently waking up at 7. That's rough. I wish I could sleep until 8 ever. I've been waking up at 6 consistently since, I don't know, for the past 10 years. Basically since college. So I had a job out of college where I was waking up early every morning. Became a habit, and I never shook it. Y'all really going to lose to the Lions? Who are you talking about? The Lions? Are the Lions going to lose to the Lions? Fredo?
Second sack of the afternoon.
I'm starting to feel for that quarterback back there. I mean, you know me. Normally, don't have a lot of empathy for the QB, right? In this case, definitely he's been on constant duress this entire
What is that?
game.
Why does that always happen?
There's still a long way to go in this football game.
Lions aren't bothering to call a timeout now. They're just, you know what? Oh, never mind. As I say it, I think I voice activated that timeout. I just said the words timeout, and they're like, oh, I got to call a timeout. You missed the hair. It's still here. It's just, it's a little sloppy. Yikes. Lost 11 on that play and then called a timeout for some reason. What? Stafford is so bad in this game. He's so bad in this game. That's not even close. Okay, it was to Quintessifus. I can't bench him. Stop asking. Oh my God. Why is he so bad? Any gifters in chat? Kind of played like this versus Minnesota, though. I mean, a little bit, but this is like egregiously bad, and it's every time. Listen, Stock, you don't just come in here willy-nilly asking for subs and for being modded. That's not how Twitch works. And there it is. Easy touchdown. Well, the good news is maybe there's more time left on the clock for the Lions to get something going here, but yikes.
CD for them. This has just been an offensive explosion here in the second quarter.
Yeah, held scoreless in the first quarter.
Wait, this isn't supposed... No, he's not supposed to do that until the second half. Yeah, maybe. I keep forgetting to have the right chat open. If there's anyone from YouTube chatting, I'm sorry. I haven't seen or acknowledged you in a bit. But I'm trying. I'm trying. This is all new. If you are watching on YouTube, say hey, just so I know you're here. Just so I know you're alive. One of the Madden devs hates Stafford because his wife has a crush on Stafford or something. Listen, Fredo. Just because you're jealous because you don't know how to stream to both at the same time. Don't take it out on me. Yeah, I mean, last week, their 2-minute drill was bad. I mean, they score, they get within a score of Minnesota, and then Minnesota comes down immediately with what, like less than a minute left? Oh, well, there's Red Baron. I see him now. Virtual tears for Stafford's play. I like how the lines are so bad in Madden that the crowd is down to pandemic levels in the game. Yeah, not quite, but yeah. They're that amount of noise, essentially. Swift is having it. Look at 11.3 yards per carry in this game, and they're losing by 10? 11. Yikes. Virtual Sheila is pissed. Just run the ball. Not with 47 seconds left, Fredo. We got to get the ball moving downfield. Stafford is just like lost without Kenny Galladay. What is the skull? What skull? I don't know what that means. Drops it off to Swift. All right. What QB are the Lions going to draft in the first round? I don't even know. Oh, I do know what you're talking about. Thing you put on Twitter. I ain't talking about the draft yet. Just not gonna do it. Check down Charlie. Please get out of bounds. Or don't, and not also get the first down. Well, I'm not hurting people's feelings. How dare you? Well, Lions about a midfield. No timeouts left now. Got to work the sidelines, and if you have watched a Madden sim before, you absolutely know they aren't going to work the sidelines here. They're going to run one more play. It'll probably be over the middle, and that'll be the end of the half. Oh, he didn't get out of bounds, though. That's not going to be good enough. He's going to celebrate. Rookie mistake there. That's going to be the end of the half. Clock did just stop for some reason. What's happening? What's happening? Quintus went up and got it, then just didn't get out of bounds. And there it is. That's the end of the quarter. That's the end of the half. 21-10 Washington. And man, the turnovers are really the story here. Because you look at the yardage here, Lions have more passing yards, more rushing yards. About the same yards per play, but those two turnovers, killer. Strong. Where's Zazu? He's over here. You did. Oh, see, this chat doesn't show my requests. I need to. When did you request Zazu? You know what? I'll just trust that you did. He'll be your halftime entertainment. Zazu! Zazu, wake up! Come here! Come here! Come here! Come on! Come! Zazu, come! Come on! Get up! Why are you so lazy? Why are you so lazy? Come here! No, come here! Why are you so reluctant? He doesn't want to hang out. Full cam. Oh, I just missed a play. I'm sorry. Here's my boy Zazu. Oh, buddy. All right. He doesn't want to hang out. He's being a stubborn Gus. I think he's mad because plug your ears if you don't want to hear something kind of gross. I had to express his anal glands yesterday, and I think he still resents me for it. All right. It's out there. It's out there. We don't need to talk about it again. You resent me for it? Hey, I'm just taking care of my dog. You don't want that sort of stuff backed up, let me tell you. He's fine. He's just mad at me. I'll take him to the dog park today, and he'll feel better. All right, let's get back into this game. Y'all don't want to hear me talk my dog's butt. That quick slant seems to work pretty well in this game. Bye, Fredo. Thanks for stopping by. Hate it when mine gets backed up. Okay. TMI, Big Al. TMI. No need for that kind of... Yikes. Brent. All right. What's happening here? We need a turnover. Do we need to put Darryl Roberts back in the game? Because he was really good in virtuals. Okay. They just completed for -1 yards. Nice. Get back to the Benassini jokes. Now, where's he at? There he is. He's in there. How about some Everson Griffin play? Nice score. Maybe Quintricia will get fired finally. Yeah, James, maybe. I mean, maybe we'll put that as our next poll over on our Twitch channel. And you can answer on YouTube if you want just by typing it in. But poll question: if the Lions lose, not do you think Matt Patricia gets fired if they lose this week? If Lions lose, does Matt Patricia get fired? Yes. No. All right. Put your answers either in chat if you're on YouTube or vote in the poll if you're on Twitch.
takes it down to the 49. Just his second catch.
Seif is about on track for what we thought he'd do as a rookie, so I'm not really disappointed. True. Not till January, nope. I think his time will come later. Nope. Nope. A lot of nopes. I think I'm in the same boat as you guys. Voted no because that's Ford away. I think Patricia stews in this mess to the end of the season. Yeah. I feel like maybe if it's like an embarrassment though, like even worse than the Vikings game, I think it's possible. Washington dinking and dunking their way down, and it seems to be working pretty well. Patricia's going to be here until the offseason. I'd put in Marvin Hall. Wouldn't surprise me if the Lions keep both of them past this season. I don't know. Let's pin the mirrors back and go full strength. More quick stuff. Tracy Walker looks lost out there. Okay, that's about the third time this game I've seen a Lions cornerback get back up after a tackle and go incomplete after it was a complete pass. Like, watch. I don't know if they'll show it. No, they probably won't. It was Duron Harmon. He gets a tackle, he goes up and goes, no! And it's like, okay, they caught it and they got a first down, so I don't know what you're doing that for. I think there's like a betting line of -300. Patricia does get fired. The #1 coach is Adam Gase. Yeah, well, I mean, we've already had our first firing of the season, right? With Atlanta. Dinkin' Duncan. It's working. We've had 2? Who's the other one? Why am I drawing a blank? Oh, Bill O'Brien. That's right. Bill O'Brien. Which one was first? Bill O'Brien was first, wasn't he? Do Lions win first game if Hall plays over Cephas? Maybe. I don't know. I don't know what, I mean, oh, there we go. Good play from Christian Jones there. That's the first time I've ever said that in the Madden sim. 3rd and 7. All right, this is a key play in the game because remember, we took Washington's kicker out and replaced him with their punter, and he had an absolutely horrible 50-yard attempt. So it's not a gimme here, but they need to stop first. Let's not get ahead of ourselves here. Poop and monkey, I don't know what those words mean. Are the weekly fantasy? I don't know what. I'm assuming that's a Madden question, and I only sim this game, so I don't know what that means. Maybe someone in chat will know. Oh, doesn't get the stop. Coleman is a step behind. First down in the red zone for Washington, and this is looking bleak, y'all. Lions should hire that girl that the Texans just let go. Everyone's saying she's a beast at her job, even with Texans players. Even Texans players. Yeah, I mean, I don't know how much a public relations person is going to help the franchise out that much. And if you ask, and you saw some Lions beat writers talk about it too, like, we're all perfectly happy with the PR team, with the public relations, with the media relations team. They're all fine. They're not going to make the team any better. Drops back to pass. Another one of those quick slants. Lions just don't have an answer for it. They're going to call it 2nd and inches. Put her at GM. That was cool. The Marlins did. Is it a general manager or an owner? It was a general manager, right? For the Marlins. I can't remember her name, but first ever. That's pretty cool. Okay. Okay. Nice little tackle there by J-Ron Curse, or at least load him up for the Lions to corral the running back before he got in. Now another big 3rd down here. Field goal here keeps it a 2-score game, 2-touchdown game. You could put a cat at GM as long as the Lions start winning. That'd be nice. I'd take a cat GM that succeeded. Washington spreading them out again. You have to look for that quick slant that's been working all game. Oh, he had him, but he overthrew him. And now the Lions finally get a stop. That was the first possession of the game, though. They bled 6 minutes off that clock. Of the half, I should say. Well, here's their punter slash kicker. Let's see if he's got another weird miss in him.
During film study, that's one where he's just going to shake his head, not be able to believe it.
I keep thinking about Chris saying the Lions would be 6-3 easily.
And his kick is indeed
Listen, the buy-in is still there. Like, I think that's one reason why you might not see a change in coach this year in the middle of the season, is because the buy-in is still there. They've got guys like Jaron Curse. They've got guys like Reggie Ragland and Trey Flowers and all these guys that believe in the process, believe in what Matt Patricia is doing, believe that this team is actually good enough to compete. They just have to do it on the field. And yeah, no one seems to be blaming the process. No one seems to be blaming the head coach, and that's why a midseason coaching change doesn't really change anything, I don't think. D. Leathers, thank you for the follow. Oh, no! Did he get back? Oh, that's a flag. I thought it was a fumble. After this loss, can you at least fire virtual Patricia? I wish I could. Not cool of Madden to make the Lions even worse than IRL. I mean, you're not wrong. They're teetering on the edge of 0-9 right now. All right. Let's get things going here again. Wow. Swift absolutely ran right into that tackle. Decker had a good block there. He just needed to cut upfield and did not. Instead lost 2 yards. That's a good camera angle. Watch Decker. He knocks him to the outside. He jumps right into that tackle. That's just poor vision there. Poor vision. All right, yeah, just take your time, guys. It's not like you're down 2 touchdowns. Just take your time in that huddle. No big deal. Okay, finally a downfield pass that works. There we go. Can you just let me play Madden once a week and we stream that for a Madden sim so we can win? Joshua, it doesn't become a sim when someone starts playing. That's the whole issue here. That's a good pass. Why can't we see more of that, Stafford? Yeah, Josh, why don't you stream? You stream. Well, I'll send everyone your way after this.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
I hate to be negative, but I've watched the Lions since Gary Danielson was QB, and this team is awful. I mean, that's not being that. I mean, it's being negative, but I don't think you're going to get a lot of pushback there. This team is not very good. Reno, stop. Stop. Can't even beat a no-name team. Yeah. I go back to Milt Plum. Wow. Yeah, it's been a while, y'all. It's been a while. As the immortal Stain once said. Where are you running to? He just decided to run backwards for a second. There was a hole there. You know how many times I've played a Madden team with the Lions, go 16-0 and win the Super Bowl? Reno wants everyone to watch Queen's Gambit, everybody. Was I on screen because I paid channel points for it? When did you... I need another pop-up thing because I'm not seeing channel point stuff. Redemptions here. Zaza's kind of being a butthole right now. No pun intended, but I don't know. He just wants to sleep right now, and I tried to get him to come. He ran away from me. He did come a while ago at halftime. Best show out there is Wayne? I've never even heard of that.
In Washington territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Line's moving slowly, but they're moving. There's a nice chunk right there. 20 yards to Marvin Jones. It's probably going to be the last play of the quarter. Lions are going to have to make up 14 points in the final quarter. Can they do it? Their offense has actually been moving the ball pretty well. Again, it's those 2 turnovers that really seem to have cost them everything. I think they've only punted once. Boo Bird's coming out, though. Not happy with how slow this offense is moving.
To bring you the fourth quarter.
He's expressing himself. Yes, well done, Red. Well done. He wasn't down? I didn't see it. Oh, screen pass. Oh, man. It was set up well, but it was just a little too slow moving there. Well played. They better not attempt a field goal. Come on. Come on. Let's get things going.
I don't know if we're picking up what's happening in the stadium or from the people who are supporting this team at home, because it's coming through loud and clear to you and me. This offense, they've been stuck in neutral.
Defense wins championships, man. Oh, no. Oh, another screen pass. He got it this time. Oh! Interesting. I love the on-field audio that this game picks up, because there's no way that the teams are saying that. You think there's a player out there in the fourth quarter telling his teammates, defense wins championships, y'all! Like, who's that pumping up? D&D books, huh? Big 3rd and 6, which really looks like 5 to me. Amendola with the drop. No! Please go for it. Please go for it. Please? Please go for it. No. No, 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 no. No. Send him back. No. 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 No! What are you doing? Great. It's an 11-point game. You still need 2 touchdowns to win. No. Bad. Bad Madden. Yeah, I know. 1 TD and a field goal, too, but I'm trying to be realistic here, all right? Way to go, Amendola. Your drop just cost us 4 points. I need to buy into the process better. You're probably right. Onside? Great. We got to rely on your defense, who just gave up a 6-minute drive. All right, we need a 3 now here. We need a 3 now here. Momentum. Yeah, an interception here. How about an interception? Look at that. He's 14-17. Can we force, at the very least, an incomplete pass? All right. This is the game. This possession feels like the game. I can't sub in for Alex Smith. Stop it. I'm not playing. This is a full-on sim. All right, 5 yards on first down. Not what you want out of a defense. Clock is going to run as well. Are you really 0-9? And listen, we've simmed every single week, and they've lost every single week. I'm not 0-9. Again, not playing. Just adjusting the lineup as the injury report says. And that's it. Did not get the stop there, but a fresh set of downs and a new opportunity to get them into a 3rd and long, for Christ's sake. I would love Pennicini to come up big, yes. Come on. Come on, D. Show me something. Strip the ball. Tackle him before the line of scrimmage. Do something. They're throwing. Nobody on him. But luckily he steps out of bounds, stops the clock, and really, okay, they got 6 yards, so it's not a great play from the defense. But it's something. It's something to build off of. All right, here come the Pennicini jokes in the chat again. You know what, guys? No, I'm not even going to tell you to grow up. We need to entertain ourselves at this point, right? Now they're going to run the ball. Big hole. And there's another first down. Not looking good, chat. Defense cannot get a stop. No, you can't be mod. Stop. Childish bliss. That's right. That's right. That's all we got left. Throwing again. Oh, my goodness. Line zone is... Oh, he stripped the ball at the end. That ball's live. Pick it up. Show me a replay. That ball was stripped. He did stick around for the whole timeout. That's, you know what, that's... I can't challenge it. Draw play. Not much there this time, except he rides Danny Shelton down for like 3 or 4 yards. No, they only gave him 2. I love this. Like, hey, we stopped him for 2 yards. Let's all shake hands. All right, we need to stop here. Need to stop here. This is the beginning of the end for Washington. All right, never mind. Oh, they did force a third down. They forced the third down. If they don't get a stop here, it's over, I think. Chat, I'm not reading any of those anymore. I'm sorry. Too many Penasini jokes. Jesus. Come on. Bring up the linebackers a little bit. They're going to run it. Give me a holding penalty. Do something. Oh, you do. You feel like the air is coming out of the balloon, announcer. You feel it. That didn't happen last week, or the 8th first down instead of this 9th first down on this drive. I don't know what we can do, chat. Literally the only team we can sim that this team can beat is the Jets. That's it. We tried. I don't know what else to do. I guess we got to put Chase Daniel in next week. It's literally the only thing we can do at this point. Honestly, it's scary how man lines and IRL lines are converging to be the same team, right? Like, at first we were like, this Madden lines team is horrible. Like, there's no way this is this bad, but it's like the graphs are suddenly about to, like you said, converge. It's ridiculous. Oh, play action. Going to the end zone, finds him. And that is the dagger of the game if I've seen one. Terry McLaurin wide open over the middle, and my goodness, it's going to be a 31-13 game. Well, at least we got that field goal, right, chat? It's because I cross-streamed. Sorry, YouTube. This is what you've been missing out on our Twitch streams every Saturday. Reese with Chasen. I don't know. Maybe. Would you guys actually want to see that? No, I'll put a poll in chat. If I put Chase in, how many of you would stick around and watch? There you go. And if you're on YouTube, let me know. Just say yes or no. Really? You guys want to sit around and watch another Madden sim with Chase Daniel? I mean, I guess I will. I certainly don't want to watch the Michigan game. And that, at least chat was entertaining. That's the whole point. That's why I still maintain these are more entertaining than the actual game itself. Should I just end this now, or should we ride out the last 4 minutes? Ooh, excuse me, 4 minutes. I voted yes, I could stream longer. What's up, music? Music and sportsman. No comeback cats. Let it ride. All right. All right, Stafford. If you throw another, I will say, if he throws another interception, we're stopping this right now and we're putting in Chase and starting it all over. I will stand. I will put my foot down there. Zazu did get up from his spot. Stop the count. That's the kind of play we were looking for right there. Finally working the sidelines. Look how fired up Alex Smith is. You guys are funny. Is he at 3 sacks? Sounds about right. I'll donate if he throws another interception. I don't know. I don't know if you want to say that. Well, I mean, at least he's being somewhat accurate in this game. One was a sack fumble. I do remember that one. That was a scoop and score, as they say. Can I speed this up, please? I would love for him to throw it deep. Oh, okay. Another nice little accurate throw over the middle. Really seems to like just those underneath passes. Lions, first down. Hooray! We're only down by 18 points to one of the worst teams in the NFL. Please skip. I want to watch. All right, do something.
You don't react as fast as you should on other throws.
Over the middle again. This is so what's going to happen tomorrow. Please let it not. Please, like, I know there's definitely going to be a large contingent of fans that want them to lose for draft position. If this team loses tomorrow, at least make it entertaining. I don't want another blowout. Have you thought about being an announcer? I would love to be a color commentator. I don't think I'm great at it, but I do like that idea. Run it with Swift. Swift has had an amazing game, actually. I think he's had about 80 yards rushing in this game. And just to reiterate, I am not playing. This is all being simmed. I like how the Lions play prevent offense. Yeah, right? Wide open Marvin Jones. Breaks a tackle. Okay. That was a play. That was a play that was positive. Jeremy should commentate with Romo. But here's the problem. Romo is also the color commentator. Who's going to do play-by-play? I don't want to do play-by-play. I don't want to talk that much. You'd be a great color man. Thank you. Rollout pick, touchdown with Swift right here. Okay, we got some people in chat calling it. We don't need play-by-play. Good protection. Again, underneath stuff, but is that Jesse James or is that Hawk? Oh, it's Hawkins. Breaking the tackle. We're down to the 2-minute warning. Lions threatening 1st and goal. Still down 18, though. No hope for a win here, but maybe some hope to just build some confidence, not feel like a total failure, despite the fact that they were absolutely total failures in this game. Damocles time. The sword of Damocles? Watch him throw to Swift. Nope. Marvin Jones, can he cut it upfield and score? No, he's down at the 1. Marvin Jones is still very excited about it, though. I am not saying there's a chance. There is no chance. This game is over. And now the Lions are just burning clock. Please, just do something. That ball is on the goal line. Hey! Hey! Marvin Jones with his celebration. With another sim, we could see Washington punter try for a field. That was very entertaining. Pad Stafford, am I right? Ouch. Do you go for 2 here? No. All right, fine. All right, well, I guess there's still a chance, y'all. We need 2 onside kicks. Stop yelling at me. They decided not to go for 2. Not sure why. I guess they're waiting for their next touchdown. But I'm with you. You should go for 2 there. 1. We got 3 timeouts. Come on now. You think this team's getting a 3 and out on defense? If this isn't an onside kick, I'm going to spend next weekend finding a men developer and knocking on their door and telling them to fix their game.
So 2 scores down. Time definitely not an ally, but here comes the onside kick. And this is going to be covered up by Washington.
Well, chat, not liking our chances now. They didn't get it. They didn't get it. Look at these Loyals fans who've been programmed to stay in their seats until the game is over. Can you get a Madden dev to interview them on stream, find out why 9 is so bad? That's not really a bad idea. I wonder if I could do something like that. Is there a way to donate through YouTube? Derek, great question. I'm not entirely sure. I think there probably is, but I'm so new to live YouTube that I don't know for sure. If you're talking about donating to the Movember campaign, the answer is no. I'll jump into that chat really quick and throw a link. I need to steal it from here though. If you are interested in donating to our Movember campaign. Meanwhile, I wasn't even watching and Washington just scored a touchdown. How do I... yeah, let me go into the YouTube chat. If you're interested in donating to that Movember campaign, that's the link right there. Was that a run, chat? I wasn't even watching. He was making sure he wasn't going to fumble that. Well, okay, let me be perfectly clear here. If the Lions give up 38 points to Washington tomorrow, I don't care if one of them was on a scoop and score and the other was almost a pick 6. If Washington puts up 38 on this Lions team, fire Patricia after the game. Like, I'm sorry. No, like that is 1,000% unacceptable against this team. Oh, good, they didn't burn too much time off the clock. Yikes. This is something, chat. This is something. You guys wanted to sit here and sit through the entire thing, by the way. We could already be on to the next game and see if Chase Daniel could do any better. Can you just run the ball? Let's just try to get Swift to 100 yards. That should be our goal in this drive. Man. Once again, you didn't listen to the chat. Dictator. How dare you? There's some Swift. All right, so if I know we're nearing the end of the game, but if you're watching, due to chat, we are going to sim this again, except with Chase Daniel at quarterback. So if you want to stick around for that, and I'm not sure I would recommend it, but if you want to, because that's what happened when we have Stafford in. Stick around for a Lions win, says Uncle Indigo. We'll see. We'll see. I am so ready for this game to end, though. I am going to make the quarters a little bit shorter, though. Oh, Hawkinson with a bad drop. It would be hilarious if they win with Chase in. I think that's what everyone is kind of curious about, right? Everyone's kind of interested in seeing. Oh, yeah. Hey, Derek. from YouTube with the $5 donation. Appreciate it, bud.
3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Stafford looks to throw again.
Throws it at the defender's feet. Interesting choice there. You should do these where you play on the hardest setting. Listen, if you think this is bad, 38 to 20, me playing this game, and let's be clear, I haven't played a Madden game myself 10 years. It's been at least a decade. Me playing on the hardest setting, it's probably going to look a lot worse than this. Oh, what a catch to not get the first down, and that is going to do it. DeAndre Swift, over 100 all-purpose yards in this game. But my goodness. Matt Statue, for real. All right, we don't need a replay of this play. We saw it. Let's just move this along. Oh, God. The Lions are going to call timeouts, aren't they? Please don't call timeouts, Lions. Please don't do it. Don't do it. Please. Please don't do it. Please don't do it. Please don't do it. We're not doing it. Let's go. This game is finally going to be over, and we're going to see some Chase frickin' Daniel. For the first time in virtual Madden. I believe we got to see, obviously, a little bit of him toward the end of last game in real life. 4-0 with the Lions is Tim White. Well, maybe I would be if I got control of this team, but all right. We're not even going to look at the stats. Let's get right back into this. Let's finish the game. We got to adjust our dismiss. I don't even know what that is. Let's find ourselves a new starting quarterback, y'all. I hate to do this to you, Matt. I got way too much. By the way, look at the overalls. Look at what we're doing here. You guys think this might get the Lions a W. We're trading in an 82 for a 63. There's no way this is going to work. No way. Do we put Kenny back in? No, this is PC, by the way. I mean, no, I feel like we have to keep everything else the same, right? Like, we have to. For science, we have to keep everything the same. We're just putting Chase Daniel 63 in for Matthew Stafford. All right. Jack Fox at QB. How do you guys see Detroit's wide receivers stand a chance against Washington Stout secondary? Will you bet any wide receiver gets 50 yards? It's a good question. I'm not sure I believe too much. I know their secondary has been playing well. I think part of that is just their defensive line playing as well as they are. But I mean, I could see Marvin Jones pop off a little bit. I'm not playing on either. I'm playing on PC, Tim. This is an Xbox controller, but this is my computer. All right. Here we go. Madden simming with Chase Daniel. Oops. Simulation. Let's just keep it at 6 minutes. We're gonna make it a little bit shorter. I know that's gonna throw off the science a little bit. It's not an equal study, but you know what? I don't care. Sue me. Not even joking. Tomorrow's game is a huge trap. Lions will struggle against a good defense, and Washington will do enough to win. It's going to be bad. I mean, if you read my previous Space Kataz, I picked Washington. I really did. And I went in fully expecting to pick the Lions. If you saw my picks on Wednesday, or on Thursday, we put out our picks for all the games. I initially had the Lions in that game. Then I did my on-paper thing. I'm like, I don't think so. Washington can do something well. They can rush the passer, and their secondary is good. What can the Lions do well right now? Anything? Special teams? Special teams. That's it. That's the only thing the Lions are consistently doing well right now. And so when you put that together, I mean, Washington's probably the better overall team. They suck worse at offense than the Lions suck. That's true. All right. Chase Daniel, goal number 4. Jason Hansen out there at quarterback, essentially. Probably had about a similar quarterback rating in this game.
between the Washington football team and the Detroit Lions.
Let's see how it works. Lions getting the ball first, so we get Chase Daniel right away.
From Ford Field to return, here's Agnew.
Agnew runs into his own guy. Doesn't get to the 25. Now I'm curious. I kind of want to see this opening with Chase Daniel.
One-time backup in the National Football League in his 11th season now. It's Chase Daniel.
He's one of those guys that's been around the block 3 times in the NFL.
You asked for this, chat.
When he left,
I'm saying it now. Y'all are the ones that asked for this.
veteran leadership, a real knowledge of the game.
Real knowledge of the game.
Terrific locker room presence.
Terrific locker room presence. That is the most backhanded compliment you can give a quarterback. Wow, he's just such a good locker room presence. How do you see Darby allow Marvin over 50 yards? He was shut down.
For the first time with DeAndre
I mean, you gotta factor in the quarterback that's throwing him the ball too. Darius Slayton's good.
just to get back to the line of scrimmage. It was Jonathan Bostic there on the
We'll see. I think the Lions got a pretty good offensive line. I think they got a pretty darn good quarterback. I don't think Marvin Jones is necessarily going to be the guy they go to, but saying there's no way he gets 50 yards, I think is a little premature. Chase Daniel, look at that throw, y'all. Look at that throw. Yeah, y'all happy with that one? Yeah, it's just jitters. It's just jitters. Let him settle into the game. Big 3rd and 10. Oh, you know what? That wasn't on him. That's a drop from Marvin Jones. Do you see Amendola getting more yards than Marvin? Possibly. Stafford does seem to check down to Amendola quite a bit. I mean, the strategy against the Lions offense seems to be play too high safeties, and they'll just force him to take all the underneath stuff, and Amendola is all that underneath stuff. So, yeah, certainly wouldn't surprise me. Well, this is essentially exactly how the first sim played out. A 3-and-out from the Lions offense. But then they got to stop. And then the Lions took the lead in the Madden sim. I don't know if you guys remember that. They actually got a field goal and went up 3-0. All right. Let's see if the defense can get a stop. Oh, they're doing this double stack thing that the Lions did last game. Don't see a lot of that in the real NFL. He's panicking. He's on the run. Throws on the run. Ooh, Okudah was there. Didn't get a hand in there in time, though. Stopped him for only 6 yards, though. Oh, Jerry's in here. What's up, Jerry? Time for a pick 6. Be nice. Handoff, big hole. Gets a first down, breaks it. He just threw a forearm right into Deron Harmon's face. Picks up the first down. I see this game being more of a struggle than people think. Washington's defense, I think, can give Stafford a hell of a time. You know, we haven't just done a poll of who you think is going to win in this game. Let's do that. And again, if you're on YouTube, just throw in the chat who you think is going to win. Let's do a poll. Who you guys got tomorrow? Who wins? Det was. See what you guys think. I'm curious. Okay. Pretty good. Line's going to win tomorrow, says Jerry. First and 10, another 1st and 10. As Washington's offense still not having trouble with the Lions defense, even with Chase Daniel in the game. Somehow that hasn't changed.
And what a nice example there of a tight end doing exactly what he needs to do. How about how he worked his way to the outside, made sure he secured the catch?
Chat, what also, while you're answering the poll question, what do you think is the Lions' biggest need, period? You're going into the draft next year. You don't. Let's throw quarterback out of the situation because that's a whole different conversation. With the Lions' first-round pick, let's assume that they're... Ooh, nice bat down by Tracy Walker there. But if Lions' first-round pick, let's assume there's even talent amongst all position. What is the position that you're drafting outside of quarterback? D-line, pass rusher, pass rusher. Pass rush, D-line, and New Jerseys. Don't think you can draft one of those in the draft. No pressure. Finds a wide open receiver. And there it is. Another first down this time with Terry McLaurin. Montez Sweat has been far better than Chase Young so far. Kerrigan too. They got a good defensive front. D-line or wide receiver. And yeah, I do think wide receiver is kind of an underrated need. Even if the Lions do eventually get a deal with Kenny Galladay. Who else this team got? This league is built on pressuring the passer. That's a new meta. Don't disagree. Oh! Oh, I thought he picked that! I thought he picked that! That went right through his hands. He was gone, too. Show me a replay. I thought he picked that. You're not going to give me a replay of that? Come on. All right. Good tackle there from, who's that? Oh, Everson Griffin. Nice of you to show up.
He was brought down by Everson Griffin. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 11-yard line.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7.
All right, we need to stop here. Some sort of turnover would be nice. That's not going to do it. That's definitely not going to do it. He's short, though. Don't give him that first down. Okay, 3rd and 1. Got to get off the field here, guys. Got to get off the field. Chase Daniel can't play from behind. Did you see what Washington did to Daniel Jones last week? Jones is more mobile than Stafford, so this week is going to be ugly. That's only part of the equation, though. I mean, offensive line, I would say the Lions' offensive line is better than New York's, but that's definitely a cause for concern. Throws across his body. Incomplete. Lions get a stop somehow there. Now, remember, this is their punter kicking field goals. Man, this defense is so reflective of real life. Marching down the field, yeah. You're not wrong, the Dirt Nasties. Oh, they're going for it. Riverboat Ron. And they're going to run it. He got it with ease. Wow. I did not expect Madden to be so aggressive there. Yikes. And now it seems like an inevitability here. Washington's going to go up 6. Here comes 8 men on the field. I wonder if that ever happens in Madden. There's no way that ever happens, right? You never have too many men or too few men. Just look at all that push. Oh, he just spiked in Okudah's face. That was rude. Yikes. Riverboat Ron pays off. And Washington is up 6-0 early in this game with 1 possession for each team. Forgot to put in pick 6 Roberts. You're right. The extra point is good. Jamie Collins is bumming. DeAndre Swift is saying, you know what, man, chill. It's all right. We got Chase Daniel. We're fine. Matt Patricia's like, hey, man, I'm looking for new jobs on Monster.com. Got any suggestions? Did someone type in a Zazu cameo? Yeah, you guys are going to have to let me know when someone does that because I can't see it on my chat. Thank you. I see it now. Zazu! Come here, buddy. Come here. Hi, bud. Come here. Come on. Up. Hold on. Ugh. All right, you guys get to watch the... Let's get some sound here.
To return, here's Agnew.
All right. Full cam. Here's Zazu. No, don't you eat my eggs. Don't you eat my cold eggs. No. Leave it. Say hi to the chat. All right. Get down. I'll give you some eggs if you get down. There you go. Cold eggs. Enjoy. Go get it. All right, let's go back to the game here. You didn't miss anything, I promise. Thank you. All right. Here we go. Come on, Chase Daniel. Let's go, baby. Look at that hole. They were much better at running the game with Matthew Stafford in the game. Yeah, I didn't finish my breakfast before it was on stream time, so I still got some Aggies left. I was licking the carpet now. I heard you the first time, Blabadon. Congratulations. Chase Daniel running all around, finds. Oh, he got it. You got to give him that. First down, baby. Chase Daniel. Listen, the one thing we just saw at him that we never see out of Stafford is a little bit of mobility. He didn't just stand. He didn't just stand there and take it. So maybe we're onto something here. Maybe we're onto something here. Why is Chase Daniel in? Because we ran our full simulation already with Matthew Stafford. It did not go well. And so chat was like, we got to try. Virtual Stafford has been awful. He threw a really bad interception and had a fumble return for a touchdown in the first sim. So chat demanded that we put Chase Daniel in the game for a full sim and see what happens. There's Swift. What's my score prediction for tomorrow? I think it was something like 17-13. You can check out my preview on prideofdetroit.com. I'll throw my full preview in the chat real quick. Oh, wait. Where does that go? Does that go both to Twitch and YouTube when I put it in that chat? That's pretty cool. But yeah, it was 17-13. All right. Oh yeah, he was also sacked like 4 times. That's true. If you have a song for the Lions season, which song will it be right now? Funny you should ask, NBA Rigged. We actually already have a song list. So one of the fun things we do over at Pride of Detroit is do a song of the game after every game, where it just kind of expresses our mood for the entire season, the entire game, I should say. And there's 4 of us that rotate through it, so I could link you the Spotify playlist. It's just kind of a fun thing that we do to, I don't know, break up the monotony of the sad articles that we write. Look at that big hole for Swift again. This offense is on the move. I don't know, y'all. Maybe he's just better at handing the ball off. Song of the game. That should be our Spotify playlist, if you're interested. Okay, we got some movement here in the passing game now, too. Sorry, adjusting some things. There we go. Go your own way, dedicated to Patricia. How do you grade Cephas based on your eye test? I can't really grade him based on his regular season play yet. He looked pretty good in training camp. Oof, don't like that play. Washington is giving up the run because they fear Chase Daniel passing. That's a good point. Looks like Daniel ate his fiber because we have movement. I like that. Looks like we're chasing a win. Yeah, the movement was better. Space contest. Oh, no! Oh, no! Chase Daniel, no! Oh, there it is. Is that John Bostic with the interception, too? Oh, Chase Daniel, no. No, that was not Stafford. That was the quarterback y'all wanted. Got into the red zone and blew it. How many subs I got to gift you to put 2 at quarterback? 20. I mean, I guess. Really? Do I have to do it today? Can I do it a different day? Hey, there's a sack. I don't want to do 3 sims in a row today. But I mean, I will say this. Next week we'll go back to Stafford, and I'll run a second simulation with Tua if we get 20 gifted subs. Next week. I can't believe I just cheered out loud for that sack. Listen. Everson Griffin, baby. We don't have a lot to cheer for these days, so if you want to cheer for a virtual sack in a Madden game that looks god-awful, I'm not going to stop you. Michigan football in general has just been awful. Michigan sports, I should just say. Ooh, Lions send a blitz there. Doesn't get there, but nice pass break up there. And I believe that's Desmond Trufant. And now Lions got him hurting in the 3rd and 18. From the Spotify list, which one was your selection? I selected the 1st and the 4th one. I don't even remember what the selections were, to be honest. But I'll also be selecting the one for this game as well. I'm sorry, the 1st and the 5th one, I should say. 1st and 5th. Ooh! Get up and tackle him! Get up and tackle him! Come on, Tracy! Oh, no! Oh. Newborn, yes. I did do Newborn. I did not do Get Out. Get Out was Reno, I think. Newborn, and what was the other one I did? I don't remember. Yeah, Reno did have Get Out. I knew it. Oh, my God. Marvin with the 20 gifted subs. There it is, chat. Next week, we're getting some Tua in a Lions jersey. I'm going to have to figure out how to manage the rosters to make that happen. But next week, 2 Madden sims. First one, just a normal Madden sim. Next week with Tua. You can all thank my good friend Marvin. How am I not myself? With the 20 gifted. Thank you. Appreciate that, bud. Not going to happen today, though. Not going to happen today. I can't do that. Meanwhile, Lions got the ball midfield. This game ain't over, y'all. We got Chase for... That was so perfect, guys. I was trying to gas him up. I was trying to gas him up so hard. Wow. Amy gives... After all that, you weren't even subbed to the channel? You gave 20 subs to the channel and weren't even subbed yourself. How selfless. And that act of selflessness pays off as Amy gives them the sub. Thank you, Amy. And thanks again, Marvin, for the 20 gifted. Oh, my goodness. That was just so perfect. Now that you're subbed to NBA Rigged, it means you're never going to get any commercials when you load up the stream, or if we do a commercial break. You get a bunch of emotes that Uncle Indigo just threw, custom to our channel. There's other stuff too, but mostly those 2 things. Yikes. I feel like I say yikes more than any other word during these sims. Is that accurate? Do we need a yikes emote? Two-minute warning. Lions down 7-0. Chase Daniel already has 2 interceptions. Proving beyond a shadow of a doubt that even a quarterback change can't save the Lions in real life or in virtual life. Oh, scrambles right into pressure, but then throws a perfect pass downfield. Wow. Wish a quarterback on the Lions could do that these days. Man. Did you both just clip me laughing? I'm not looking. Next year we should get a Kool-Aid emote. That's a pretty good idea. Thing is, like, we're at our maximum amount of emotes right now until we get partnered. And half the reason I'm streaming on YouTube right now is because we just got denied partnership a second time. Did he drop that? He did drop that. So I'm going to just expand to YouTube for now. And it looks like we got a fair amount of YouTube viewers, at least a couple of you. Looks like about 16 if I'm doing my math correctly. So I'll take that for our first stream. Did they give a reason? They said they liked our growth, but they want to, I think consistency is usually the issue. Would you bring back Marvin next year if you were the GM? If so, how much would you pay him? No, I would not. What would our record be with Washington's defensive line? 5-3? That's a really good question, Jerry. I would like to think it'd be better than that. Nice little stop there. Who called a timeout there? Did Washington call a timeout? Do we have any Lions helmet or jersey emojis? No, the only ones we have on our channel are that lion. There's a crying lion. There's a lion doing the touchdown symbol. There's one of my dog. There is an angry Matthew Stafford emote. And I'm missing one more, I think. Or do we only have 4? I thought there was a 5th one. What am I missing? Oh, there's an emote for Ryan's dog, for Goose, with a bunch of hearts. Goose emote. Good old Goose. There's some Goose emotes and hearts in the chat. All right, big goal line stand here. Try to keep this within 10 points. Is Riverboat Ron going to go for it again if they don't make it? They're running it, and he's in. A dumpster fire emote. What is he doing the mile-high salute for? Well, y'all, this ain't looking much better. I'm truly, like, astounded by how much Madden seems to beat the odds every single time we do these, because this is like the 3rd or 4th game where, if you're talking overall rating, the Lions are a better team. And every single time we seem to run the simulation, it doesn't matter. They're cursed. The virtual Lions are cursed. You better hype up the Tua start next week. I want at least 3 pregame tweets. We'll see. We'll see. I'll definitely... I'll tweet it out after our first sim goes. Most likely a Rye. Who we got next week? Carolina? Is that right? Oh, we'll have the theme song. Don't you worry. Hey, he got past the 30. Oh, but they marked him at the 29. What? He got past the 30. Y'all saw that. Can we get Ryan on too? Maybe. Here's the thing, though. Like, if I bring him on, he's not going to... I'm not sure he's going to be able to watch this without a delay, and it'll make it a little bit awkward, but we'll see. I'll see if I can... If Ryan will want to come in. All right, 49 seconds and 3 timeouts, Chase. What you got for me? All right, nice spike on first down. Pretty good spike, not going to lie. Are there any lines on coronavirus tag? Nope. Their COVID list is currently clear. Yeah, I could share it on Discord. That was what I was thinking. I could potentially do. I just have to... I just hope that wouldn't run my computer too dry there in terms of RAM and all that stuff. Another overthrow, and Chase Daniel is just 4 of 10 for 25 yards and 2 picks. Wasn't a pick, so that's a pot. You know what? I like you, Fire Patricia. Even with that negative name, gamer tag, username, that's a very positive thing for you to say. Very optimistic viewpoint. And on 3rd and 10, they just run the ball. And Washington calls a timeout. Wow. That actually felt very realistic to me. The Lions realized 1st and 2nd down didn't go as they wanted, and they just packed. They're just like, you know what, let's just pack it in, regroup at the end of the half. And Washington's like, no, you're not getting off that easy. And there's Chase Daniel just looking like he's drunk on the sidelines. There's our Jack Fox. How much do I follow Detroit basketball? As close to little as possible. I'm not a fan of watching basketball that much. Playoff basketball's kind of fun, but not a huge basketball guy. I grew resentful of basketball in my youth because I was a short guy and couldn't play basketball. I was always kind of okay at every other sport, except for football because I was small. But, yeah, no, just not a big basketball guy. All right, can the Lions keep this at a 14-point game before we go into half? Takes a little dink and dunk over the middle. Don't call timeout right away. That might do it. Oh, there it is. That's crazy that basketball's starting out in a month. And they're not doing a bubble this time, right? Which, okay. We'll see. Fingers crossed.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. From the gun, Smith.
Standing back there like a statue, gets sacked. That's Nick Williams. That's probably going to do it for the half, y'all. 14-0, which I think, I don't know, what were we at halftime last time? It was better than this. That'll do it for your first half. Tried to hustle the line to no avail. 14-0 Washington at the half. I believe Washington also gets the ball to start the 3rd quarter, so this is looking rough. Normally this is be where I run an ad, but you know what? If you guys have sat through 2 horrible Lion sims this far, I'm not gonna bust your balls with an ad here. How are the college games going? Any of the Michigan teams looking like they're competent yet?
Washington in a good spot. They got the lead. They will get the football as the second half gets underway.
Ooh, he's gonna take this one out. Dangerous play, and he's not gonna get to the 25-yard line.
So bringing it out of the end zone, Cooper's not a good decision. Loses him about 4 yards.
21-yard line.
Out comes Washington's offense as they get set to take.
It's better than watching this. I'm sorry. I'm trying. Everyone knows that Daniel plays better from behind. They don't call him Chase for nothing. Okay. Okay. Yeah, you can have your 20 gifted subs back for that one.
Now a first down throw. It's Smith.
Scrambling again. Not going to get far because, boom! There's Jared Davis laying a bomb on him. 2-yard loss. He's feeling good about it.
Yeah, anytime you go to the lockers with that 2-3 score deficit, you're right.
He ran right into him.
Get the football back and they
Boom! Gotta fumble that next time. When did he learn how to tackle? Listen, for as accurate as these Madden sims have turned out to be, they're not perfect, and I think we just learned why.
12 at the 19-yard line.
Hot routing it. Lions send a blitz. It gets there, but he still completes the pass to J.D. McKissick, and he's going to be a yard short. The ball's loose. But they call it down by contact. It's going to be a 3rd and 1.
It was because you're trying to go through your progression, and when you have that type of pressure in your face, it changes what you're doing and how fast you have to.
Red Baron still just pleading for a pick 6 in our YouTube chat. I appreciate the hope there. Hasn't worked yet, though. Play action on 3rd and 1. there's your pick, but he's down. Look at that, Desmond Trufant. Close enough. Close enough. Nice jump on the play. Look at that closing speed. Big play slay. No. All right, Chase. This is your second time deep in Washington territory. We all know what happened the first time. We're willing to forgive. You score a touchdown here, we got ourselves a ball game. Do something. Run the ball with DeAndre Swift if you have to. He's been good in both sims so far. I'll take half next time the 6. All right, Chase. Come on. All right, I'll take it. I'll take it. 5 of 11 for 37 yards and 2 picks. Not great. Amy's back. Amy, you're just about to witness the greatest comeback of all time. And by that, I mean a 14-point comeback. Behind him, but Hockenson makes a nice grab. And he might get the first down there, too. See what they up. They mark him down a yard short. 2nd and 1. Hockenson having a nice game so far. Come on, Chase. Just telling the team, I don't know why I'm in the game either. I'm not a good quarterback. I'm only really good in the film room. 53 is Mike. Throws it underneath. That is open all day, and that's Quintus Cephas getting down to the 6-yard line. 1st and goal for your Detroit Lions. Here we go. They're going to mark him down at the 7 because I don't know how they're spotting these balls. But here we go. Line threatening to make this a 1-score game, y'all. Looks like we got DeAndre Swift in the game. I'm going to give it to him. Stopped in the backfield. Frank Ragnow is down, though. Doesn't look very injured there, but apparently he is. Which means I don't even know who Madden's going to put in at center. I'm very curious. Ragnow's just mad. He's frustrated. Yeah, it hasn't been going well, Honor. We tried putting Chase Daniel for a second sim, and you know what? Hasn't worked out. Last week's Raiders game got me. That was a crazy finish. I don't know. I probably would have had a heart attack if I were a Raiders fan. That wasn't a very good rendition of Frank, you're right. And they're going to hand it up the middle again, and I think that was Ode Ibushi at center, and he gave up the tackle for loss there. And there's just a party on the Washington sideline right now. This team needs Frank Ragnow back. There's just no question about it.
Third down now. Those last 2 plays indicative of how things have gone for them. Just nowhere to go.
Come on. Throw the ball in the end zone here. Ugh. Okay, or run into your own team a bunch and then throw it. Oh, my God. Runs right into his own guy, then throws it right to another defender. In 21, you have to upgrade players every week. No option for every 4 weeks. I don't know. I upgrade it every time before I stream. Well, Lions kick another meaningless field goal like they did in the previous sim. Still a 2-score game. Not a ton of time left. Look how skinny everyone looks on the sideline. It's kind of concerning. Well, Lions are going to need to stop on defense. And they might also need to score on defense, given how the offense is looking under Chase Daniel. Nice tackle by J. Ron Curse right before the 25-yard line. He's happy about it.
Takes over
Yeah, that's points, baby. Momentum swing.
at their own 20.
Yeah. Yeah. Just like the field goal in the last game was.
Heels of an interception he threw last time they had the ball.
It's the guilt eating them alive.
The best ones, the ones that
Maybe.
really know how to lead their team, they tell them, that's on me. That's my bad. But let's go back out there and move ahead again, guys. We can
Come on. Let's move it along here.
Only lead to 3 points and not a touchdown.
We don't need to hear this commentary. We just want to watch the game. We just want to watch Lions get a pick six here. Jeff Okuda. They're going to run the ball.
First down.
Nice play by Deshaun Hand there, it looked like. Plugged the hole, stopped him for about 4-yard gain. Oh, they gave him 6. Yikes. That's different. It's clear this D is fighting harder for Chase than they ever did for Matt. Stafford lost the team. Imagine. Imagine if that were true.
And the ball on to 30. Here's 2nd and 4.
Set a tone. They're going to throw it. No. Oh, my goodness. Awful pass. Now Scherf is injured on the Washington's offensive line. Uh-oh. Could get a 3 and out here, y'all. 3 and out would be big if they had Stafford in as quarterback. But y'all wanted Chase, and now we're stuck with that decision.
After that incompletion on 2nd down.
It's the stacked wide receiver play that they like in Madden.
Throwing is Smith.
Oh, it's a screen. He got it off. Is he? Give him short. Short. 4th down. Dang it.
J.D. McKissick.
So close. So close.
Washington first down.
That would have been huge.
play caller sense that the screen pass was available. Whenever you're getting a lot of heavy pressure towards your quarterback,
Alex Smith is only 3 spots below Stafford this week.
using that
Yikes.
against the defense, and it worked very well there.
That's
for a first down.
it's depressing. Sad times.
34 now. Here's 1st and 10.
How would you guys rank Stafford's leadership quality?
Out of the gun, Smith.
I don't have any issue with it. I haven't heard any players ever have an issue. Anything,
Complete.
anytime you hear a player talk about it, you talk about how
A 7-yard
dude's tough as hell.
brings up 2nd
They respect the hell out of him. I mean,
41-yard line.
he's not the type that's gonna like scream in players' faces and things like that. But I don't necessarily think that's a good thing. I don't think screaming in your team's face, like, I know Tom Brady does it every now and then, but that doesn't mean it's the way you have to be. So like I think he's a great leader. I think he's an A leader, maybe not an A+ leader, but an A. Another 3rd down here as we're running towards the end of the 3rd quarter. Lions still down 11. They absolutely positively need to stop here, and then a quick score to really even have a chance in this one. But it all starts with a stop here.
Smith on 3rd down.
He's escaping the pocket, throws it over the middle, finds a wide open receiver, and that feels like it might be it. That's McLaurin.
27 yards there on a very nice 3rd down conversion.
I don't know, Chad. What do you think? What do you think about Stafford's leadership? I mean, he's working out with players in the offseason, inviting him to his house, all that sort of stuff. Like, I don't really know what else you want in terms of Stafford and leadership. I think he's where he needs to be. A, B.
That's the end of the 3rd quarter. With the
I mean, the truth is, a lot of
Lions 3.
the stuff we don't see, right? We don't see him being a leader in the locker room. We don't see him being a leader in team meetings and things like that. We just see what we see on the field, and that's a very small percentage of what being a leader is.
On 1st down. It's Gibson. And a 5-yard gain as he's down.
The backwards hat. Good point.
Jamie Collins.
This offensive line has got some
I didn't think Mike Ditka could use Twitch.
2nd and 5.
they practiced
At
for
the
this
Lions'
back in training
28-yard
camp. They knew they'd be in situations where the extra defenders in the box
Well, chat, I don't think this turned out any better.
down a game.
Sorry to say.
They want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
Oh, nice hit. That ball is loose. How's that not a fumble?
Everson Griffin able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the
How's that not a fumble, Zazu? Tuck rule.
momentum shifted to the other side of
Like, listen, when's that ball come out? Okay, maybe that ball comes out after he's down. It keeps slowing down the wrong part.
Washington on third down. They've hit it 50%, 3 of 6 to this point.
Another third down. And again, not much of a pass rush. He's going deep this time. Wide open. Did he get his feet in downs? No, he did not. Oh, my goodness. Lions get a stop by proxy. Will they try a 52-yard field goal with their punter? Because remember, we took their kicker out because he's questionable and replaced him with their god-awful punter. And it looks like they are going to try. This is going to be the best. 51-yarder. The last one, he barely got into the end zone. And this field goal's no better. Just short. Just short. Where? That's a good point. There should have been a return man there. Bad coaching. All right, Chase. It's only an 11-point game here. But we're in the fourth quarter, and there's only 5 minutes left. You got to score, and you got to score quick here. You got 59 yards to go here. Let's pick up some chunks. Let's get some chunk yardage here.
Over the years, my theory is very simple. The athletic ability of kickers continues to get better and better. Check their
How dare I knock the coaching.
county, all-state, and other positions, not just soccer players.
Chase running around in a circle. Finds a guy for 7, but Lions are going to need to go a little more downfield than that. Jamie Collins watching some Netflix on the sideline. Not a great start to the drive, unlike the sham of an announcer. Who's at center, by the way? Is Ragnow back? He is not. That's Joe Dahl in at center and Ibushi at right guard. That's actually pretty realistic. Wide open. There we go. There's a nice chunk there from Danny Amendola. Now we're moving. Here we go. Gotta be a little more urgent right now. There's only 4 minutes left. All right. This is your time to shine, bud. Just really dinking and dunking their way down. Only gets 8 there. The sim could be a preview of next season if we trade staff, just saying. Why are you trying to bring us down right now? We're all having a good time. Pretending like Chase Daniels is going to be our savior in this game. And now you got to talk about the future, which is almost as bleak as the present. Runs himself right into a safety almost. A safety, a sack, I should say. All right, 3rd and 4. At least the clock is stopped. That's maybe the best thing we can say about that play is that he stopped the clock. The screen pass. He gets it off. Why aren't you running to the outside? Why are you running towards the defenders? And a 4th and 6. You have to imagine they probably kick a field goal here, make it an 8-point game. That was a good play call. They got him on a blitz on the screen pass, but it was a bad pass, and DeAndre Swift just did not run that smartly. Turned it inside for some reason, and then just tried to stiff arm Chase Young, and that's how that's going to work. Ron Rivera's feeling it. Matt Patricia's like, hey, field goals are good. And there we go. Field goal's up. And it's good. 8-point game. It's technically a 1-possession game, which I guess is better than when Stafford was in last game. But it's not like the offense is doing any better. Splendid Daddy brought you here? Okay. Well, welcome from Splendid Daddy. I don't know who that is. But welcome Costanza. See how hard this team fights for Chase. Too early for an onside kick? I would say no. But it looks like, at least based on this angle, that they're not going to onside kick it. And yeah, it doesn't look like it will. They're going to rely on their defense, and I think we all know how that's going to go. The Lions just kick the ball away and will never get the ball back. Here we go. Last chance for the Lions defense. Basically, you need a 3-and-out or a turnover. This game is over. Am I winning yet? Nope. Still losing. Chase Daniel's not good. And splits the defense, makes a move, and there's a first down already. That's not how you want to start a drive defensively where you need a stop. And the fact that he got the first down on first down still leaves open a chance for the Lions to get the ball back here. They got 4 chances to stop the clock with the 2-minute warning and their 3 timeouts, and it looks like this one might run down to the 2-minute warning itself unless they decide to stupidly run a play. Let's see what they do here. And they do not. Good on the Madden devs there. Good AI, smart AI. But now the Lions literally cannot give up a first down the rest of the way, or this game is over. Look at them spread it out wide. Lions only have 6 in the box. This has draw play all over it. And there it is. And he runs right by him again. And now the Lions call a timeout, and they can still technically get the ball back because, again, they gave up a first down on first down. But at most, they're getting this ball back with a minute left. And, I mean, at this point, you also have to kind of worry about Washington scoring. Yikes.
So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10.
At this point, turnover is probably the best bet. And there's a stop, and there's a timeout. All right, that's the kind of first down play the Lions needed there. They still gave up 4. They need to let them score so they can get the ball back. Yeah. I mean, at this point, that might be a better strategy.
Pickup of 4. Here's 2nd and 6. They'll keep it on the ground.
That will do it, y'all. Sorry to say, chat, Chase Daniel did not bring salvation to the Detroit Lions. Run defense looks just as bad as it did last week. Offense had nothing going with Chase Daniel. He had a turnover in the red zone. Couldn't capitalize on the 1 turnover that the Lions defense got. And now it's knee time and sadness time. Yeah, that'll do it. And yeah, you're right, Amy. Tua Tagovailoa will be the Lions quarterback for the second sim next week. We will do a normal sim to see if anything happens, if we can just get this turned around. I don't understand why the Madden sim is so mean to the Detroit Lions. But yeah, Lions still looking better than MSU. Oof. That's a dark timeline over there. For some reason, they ran it that time, by the way. They took a knee on first down and then ran it on second down, which is odd. But yeah, tune in next week. We'll be doing our normal Madden sims. I'll hopefully continue to stream on YouTube for you YouTubers out there. We'll also do a second stream where I'll somehow put Tua on the team. Yeah, and that's about it. You guys don't really need to see the end of it or the stats too much, I imagine. So let me go full cam here real quick. In case, I don't know. Let me just do a full recap. We are doing a Movember campaign, taking donations, I should say. It's not even going to us. It's going straight to Movember for mental health for men, for research on testicular and cancer for men. So if you can, please do donate. We don't need donations to the channel this month. We're just trying to donate for that. If you want to know how, hit !donate in the Twitch chat. If you scroll up on the YouTube chat, it should be there as well. A link for that. We're doing that through all of November. I almost said Movember. This is why I got this thing growing out. I hate it. It itches like hell right now. It's going to be gone on December 1st. Other than that, we'll be doing our post-game podcast here. I'm going to try to stream that also to YouTube. So if you're on YouTube, check our page around 7 p.m. after the game tomorrow. We'll be doing our live POD cast and all sorts of other fun stuff. If you are still here on Twitch, let's go raid someone. Let's go find someone to hang out with for the rest of... Actually, you know what? I'm not sure how the raid thing is going to work with YouTube, so we're going to skip on the raid this week. Sorry to any of my friends that are streaming right now. We're just going to close it out. Thank you, everyone, for joining us. Sorry our virtual team sucks almost as bad as our regular team, but hopefully we'll have a more entertaining game tomorrow that we can talk about and have a little fun with. But until then, enjoy your awful college football as well. Have a nice weekend, and we'll see